carry his shepherd's staff. So it's like a stick. Okay? And a sling. Okay? And this is the kind of sling that you fling it and like shoot it, right? Okay? Got it? He started across the valley to fight the Philistine. Goliath walked out toward David with the shield bearer ahead of him. He needs a shield bearer. Okay, we got Mark. Mark's in there. Way to go, Mark. Yes. Okay. Sneering. Okay. So sneering in contempt. This is Goliath. Sneering in contempt at this ruddy-faced boy. He says, "Am I a dog?
Am I a dog?"
He roared at David, "That you come at me with a stick?"
You come at me with a stick?
And he cursed David by name of his gods. PG. "Come over here, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and wild animals," Goliath yelled.
Come over here, and I will give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals.
That is gross. David replied to the Philistine, "You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin.
You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin.
But I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies,
But I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies,
the God of the armies of Israel." Keep going. This is nope. It's just you don't quit. Look tough, Goliath. "But I come to you in the name of the Lord of heaven's armies." That's where. "The God of the armies of Israel, whom you've defied.
the God of the armies of Israel who you defied.
Today the Lord will conquer you."
Today the Lord will conquer you.
Say this tough. "And I will kill you and cut off your head.
And I will kill you and cut off your head.
And then I will give the dead bodies of your men
And then I will give the dead bodies of your men
to the birds and wild animals.
to the birds and wild animals.
And the whole world will know
And the whole world will know
that there is a God in Israel.
that there is a God in Israel.
And everyone assembled here will know
And everyone assembled here will know
that the Lord rescues his people,
that the Lord rescues his people,
but not with sword and spear.
but not with sword and spear.
This is the Lord's battle,
This is the Lord's battle,
and he will give you to us."
He will give you to us.
As Goliath moved closer to attack, David quickly ran to him. Reaching into his shepherd's bag and taking out a stone, he hurled it with his sling and hit the Philistine forehead. The stone sank in, and Goliath stumbled and fell face down onto the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with only a sling and stone, for he had no sword. Then David ran over and pulled Goliath's sword from his sheath. David used it to cut off his head. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. There's two things we fight for. We fight because we know this, that God's called us to. And we fight because the Lord's on our side. The third point that I have, and you can write down, is this, is we can trust that if God has fought for us, he will fight for others.